is full of life.
Hey guys, thank y'all for joining us here at Our Empty Nest Life in the kitchen today, where we're taking down Christmas, cleaning and putting out some winter decor. So come along and let's start taking it down. Thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope I give you some inspiration or motivation to get up, and if you haven't already taken your Christmas down, let's do it together. If you don't know me, I'm Mona with Our Empty Nest Life. Marty and Drew are here. Well, they've actually ran to check on Meemaw, and they'll be back soon, so I thought I'd jump on here and get started while they're gone, and let's see how much we can get done tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching me as we tackle the den and got it all spruced up. Next will be the bedrooms, the bedroom or either the living room. Maybe the bedroom and the bathrooms will be last. Maybe we'll tackle the living room next after we do the kitchen and the dining room. So come on guys, let's go tackle this, get it all taken down, cleaned up, and more decor put back out. Thanks for tuning in. Let's jump on into the video. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to clear off the kitchen table because I've cleared out my big bin. I've already started packing some things away, so I'm just going to continue to place things in it, filling it up, and clearing off this table. And once we get all of this done and I start taking down some more items to place in there, the last thing we're going to do is take down all of the wreaths on our cabinet doors. Those will be placed on top, and that'll be the end of the kitchen. So let's get busy. I wanted to give you just a little quick update on the status of my kitchen sink. Welcome on this 2-day later start to our continuing taking down Christmas, saying goodbye to Christmas. I haven't gotten ready for the day. I just got up. It's probably 5:30 in the morning, and I just felt like I needed my coffee. So I got on up, got the coffee made and the dishes unloaded from the dishwasher, and now I'm going to reload the dishes. But you know, I don't really know why I have taken all of these cups out. These are more spring and summer related cups, and I don't have room to keep all of them, so I'm going to go ahead and wash them and put them back in a bin and pull them back out when I decorate for spring and summer, which will be probably in March, I guess. I'm just guessing. But anyway, let's get on with our day. And as you can see, Christmas is still up in here in the kitchen. And I guess as you can hear, I'm a little under the weather. So I'm just going to have to take it slow and do all I can do, the best I can do. And it may take me days, y'all. So I'm going to give you just a little quick peek at the current living conditions of our home as we transition from Christmas to winter decor, saying goodbye to Christmas and welcoming in the 2026 year. So let me turn you around and show you what we're currently living in. And by the way, we have Drew here as well. He spent the night with us last night, and he didn't want to sleep upstairs, so he slept on the couch, which my living room's a mess. The den, even though Christmas is down in the den, all the bins are out, and I don't know, it's just a mess. So let me show you. So yes, this is the den. I did get it to where Marty could have a place to sit. I still have stuff scattered, as you can see, everywhere. So it's a mess. The closet is still, everything's pulled out of that closet. There it is. As you come around here, look at my table. And the Christmas tree is still up in here. I haven't had the energy to take it down. So we're going to try to tackle all of this today. And this is my kitchen, y'all. These are all my spring and summer kitchen towels, and I'm probably going to throw those in the wash. I still have Christmas out, not packed away. And then let's go in the living room. Yes, Christmas is still here, but I've brought in the bin, and I brought out a few things to put back, but there you go. And it's dark in here, but Drew, all of his clothes are just thrown in the floor, of course, because that wouldn't be Drew if it wasn't like that. And he slept over there on the couch. And Christmas is still everywhere. And there's a bin over there. See, it's everywhere. And this is a view back into the kitchen area where it's a mess. Do you ever get where you're just a tad bit maybe overwhelmed? And that's where I'm at. And I always get this way, and I know, and being sick on top is not helping. So I'm just going to have to push through and get it done. So let's get started, y'all. But I think I will go get cleaned up first. Y'all deserve better. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, this is somewhat better, but what my plan is today, just bear with me on how I sound. I am not feeling the best, but at least I put on a face for you. I went and got cleaned up and everything, and I thought maybe it might make me feel better, and I've got to get this done. So do you see the trees over here? I'm going to take those and move them over here as you go out into Marty's den. And I'm leaving out my little snowman that says welcome friends, because I'm going to go with a wintry decor theme. So I'm leaving out some pieces that doesn't scream Christmas or the holidays, but more of a wintry into January, February months. And I will bring in touches of Valentine's on into January. Towards maybe the middle to end of January, I'll bring in some, touches of reds for Valentine's Day. But anyway, let's go ahead and move those trees over here, and then we're going to swing over and get that tree down. We've got to tackle that today, and then I want to get that tree down today too. Fingers crossed that I can hold up and get it all done today. So I've got my coffee over here on my coffee warmer, and I'm gonna keep it hot, and I'm hoping that that'll keep me going. So let's, like I said, let's get these down, move them, and see how it looks over here, and make a little vignette in this area. This is the area I'm talking about right here. So let me bring those trees over here. Okay, I think I really like that there, but let's go ahead and tackle this area over here because this table's got to be moved out. I'm going to hang a picture over here that's going to be the one that Amanda got Emily and I for Christmas. It's just a beautiful cross picture with, beautiful words on it. So I read it to you, I think in my what I got for Christmas video. Anyway, let's go ahead and try to see if that'll work over here in this area. I think it will. I think it's going to match perfect. Let me swing you around and I'll show you that I got that hung, and it worked out perfect. And you'll remember seeing this from Christmas morning when you saw the video where I opened it, got all the gifts, and then where I showed you what I got for Christmas in the other video. But it was from Amanda, and it's a beautiful little plaque that talks about being blessed, which we all are. I love this plaque. I love everything that it says. Let me show you one more thing that I got. I got this a few days ago at Walmart. Check out, there's an area that's got a few home decor items that's kind of separate from other home decor items. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the heart, the hands that make a heart in my bedroom on my chest of drawers. I got that in that area, but this framed art looks very like wintry-ish to me with the dark muted colors. But I think this had been almost $11, 10 something. It was reduced for $5, y'all. $5. So I went ahead and got that to kind of incorporate somewhere in my decor for, transitioning into the winter time. So I've got to go catch my nose, and I'll be back. It's so strange because it felt like the tree was so lit up, but now they're not working. It's the same way with these small trees over here. They were lit up too, and some of those lights don't work, so I'm so confused. Okay, I want to show you the tablescape that I'm working on. It's going to be totally different than I've ever done. I've got a bag full of pine cones, and I bought this at Hobby Lobby yesterday, as well as this wooden bowl. Now this white lacy piece, I got at my mom's house. It was hers, and I've just laid down this table runner. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or maybe look for something more, with the browns or the creams or something like that, because this is all I had. And I'm bringing in just other items that I can incorporate to make it look a more wintry theme. with some picks with white little berries on it. Again, some pine cones, candles, and just other little frosted picks. And I'm going to see what I can do here. So let's see what we can make out of all of this. Okay, so far, this is how it's looking from this side. And y'all, I am loving how it's looking. I'm going to work on the back side now and fill in with some more of the pine cones and maybe the foliage just to give it a more finished look back there. But it's simple, yet it really speaks winter to me. Let me know what you think, because I really am liking the way it turned out. If I come across anything else that I think will look better, I'll add it in. I may take away and add more, leave it as is. You'll have to stay tuned to see if it stays this way, changes, or what I do with it, or if I take it away altogether. Oh, y'all, I forgot something. I'm going to change up something. I'll be right back. Do you see what I added? The bells. I added the bells because I took those off of the tree and I tucked one right back in here. And I just moved around some of the pine cones, but I took those off of the tree that was over here in the corner and I put them in here because I just loved the way they looked. I love the way they look, so I added them in there just to give a little whimsy to it. So I'm pleased with that. And okay, it's time to work on these. The mirrors over here. And I am going to try to see if I can incorporate something in here to make it look more wintry. We'll just have to see what I do on that. Okay, let's put the other one up on the other side. Okay, these are my other curtains, which have my chickens and stuff on them, which I loved for years. And I love the red ones, especially at Christmas and at Valentine's Day. But this has touches of red in it also, and it has the chickens, you know, on them. I'm not sure if I want to put them back up or not. It would tie in my table runner a lot better if I put those up. I just don't know. I've got to move over to this area now and work on this little tray that's hanging on the back side of my refrigerator. So let's move over there, see what we can do over there. Okay, this is the area I'm talking about right here. And you know, I do use these colors in my decor here, so it almost makes me think I need to put my curtains back up that have the chickens on them, because I do have chickens in here. I think I will. I think I may wash them and put them up. I'm not sure if it'll be in this video or another video, but let's swing around here and start incorporating some of these colors. This is that little picture. I found it for $2 at the thrift store. I'm gonna see what I can do over here. You know, I love keeping my chickens up here. And I may find me some little wintry florals to put right there. I need to find something to go right here, because I've already got some winter florals in this one. Okay, I stuck this chicken just in behind here. And I thought it was really cute. So I'm going to leave him just tucked in behind this foliage here and bring in a few more things that I just, I've had on tier trays. I've had different places, but we're going to try it over here. And it says, I love you more than bacon. Sometimes this is on my table. Sometimes it's at the kitchen, at the stove. I'm just going to take that over there by my chicken. And then I love this little plaque. It was $1 at the Dollar General. I'll stick it up here in front of his feet. And I have another one of these cutting boards. I just wanted to tuck it back behind here, I think. And I found some foliage to stick in here. I think that looks really good. And I think I want to stick this foliage in behind here just to give it, I don't know, just another little dimension here of texture. And another piece right in here. It's got a pine cone in it because we're bringing in pine cones in here. But I'm going to bring my chicken around so you can still see him. He's not peeking out. And then just some at the top up here. Just some little branches sticking out. And I'm going to call that done. Okay, I'm going to try to fit these in there. Good morning on this Saturday morning, January the 10th. It's several days later from when I started this kitchen reset for winter. I tell you what, I just can't seem to get a break on getting it done. It's took me forever. When you're sick, you don't feel like doing it. So I pushed through and got as much as I could do. You saw me last tackling the table decor. Guys, I loved that display on the table, but I had to run to town the other day to get some groceries, ran to the thrift store, and I come across this, I guess, is it a hurricane? I don't know. It's just gorgeous for $4. So I picked it up. So I want to show you what my idea was behind using it in that tablescape where I put the pine cones and the wintergreens and the deer horns and things like that, but with some candles, I had in the middle. But let's elevate it maybe just a little bit with that hurricane lamp or shade, or I don't know. It's just a vase. It's like a vase, but it's gorgeous. So let's see if we can maybe work it in. And it looked good. Fingers crossed. Okay, guys, as you can see, I went ahead and set it in there because I had 3 candles in there, 2 the same size and 1 smaller, and it left a hole having those candles in there, which is very easy to pull them out and insert that hurricane. I guess it's a vase. Don't you think that was well worth $4? I certainly do. So, and I found some black candle holders over here, and I've got these. Well, Mona, you kind of need to put the end on it. Well, I've lost the battery. Oh, here it is. And you just put the batteries in the end, and when you screw it on, it lights up and it flickers. Do y'all see that flickering? I think I got them at Walmart, but you can't hardly make these things stand up straight in that. So I'm going to have to figure out I need some of that putty or something, I guess. But you have to unscrew the thing to make it turn off. That's the only thing I don't like about these. This candle holder is just so pretty that I wanted to incorporate that in, and I've taken and moved some of the pine cones, so let's place the pine cones back, see what we think about it. And I still may use this deer horn in there. I really do love it, other than I wished I had a few more greens to put in here, so I may, or berries or something, some of these white berries. Let me see what I can go find, and we'll see if we can incorporate those in there. Okay, I found one stem, and got all of this off of that one stem. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I love that. With that hurricane vase. I'm calling it that. It may not be. Y'all let me know down in the comments if it's not, because I'm just learning as I go on all of this. But I do enjoy creating little, things like this. If I can create something like this, anybody can. And I think it's really pretty, which it looks like it's leaning. I may have to fix that, but we'll take care of that. But guys, I'll show you in the end how everything turned out. We've still got a couple of tiered trays to work on and setting a few more decor items out. I hope you're enjoying watching me take down the Christmas and reset the home for 2026 with my idea of bringing in natural elements, the deer horns, the pine cones, the winter greens and things like that. I hope it inspires you maybe in some way or another to decorate your home the way you love it. Don't follow trends so much that you can't bring in your own taste or your own personality in your home decor. You live there. Decorate it like you like it. That's what I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy watching me do it. So let's get busy finishing this up, and then we'll be finished. Okay, it says, oh, I don't think you can read it, snowballs, 25 cents, and it's got little balls inside. I just gonna set it right back here, tuck it back. I'm sorry about the washing machine, guys. I had to wash clothes, but I tucked it back there on top of my books, my faux books. I kept my little bottle brush trees to decorate with too, so we're gonna tuck that right back in there like that, and bringing out my birds. I love my birds. I don't care if it doesn't go with this, I don't care. And a little pine cone, just to bring in that element of the outdoors, bringing it in. So I'm going to say that's done. Well, let's take and might take a little sprig of this greenery here. There we go. All right, salt and pepper shakers from Christmas, but it's just a treat. So salt and pepper. Don't use it for salt and pepper. Use it for decor. Let's see how that works there. Another bottle brush tree on this side. My hot coffee here. Friendship tea with its own little spoon. A little miniature, which brings in the colors that I know it's springy colors, but my curtains basically have this color in it. The table runner does as well, so it's just bringing in that color to help tie it all together. I'm just using it, going with it. And I have another little sprig here. I'm just going to tuck back in here. There we go. I think that looks quite cute. And I went ahead and hung this, if you can see, Okay, you know, I had the chicken and I stuck it over there in the wire baskets that's hanging on the back side of my refrigerator. And the chicken, I didn't have the matching cow and the matching pig. I found those at the same thrift store when I bought the little bird's nest. They were $2 a piece, and I got them. And I hung him right there because, you know, milk over here with the coffee, I thought went very well. But guys, that's how that looks right here at my coffee bar. Okay guys, I've already got some items up here because I was playing around with it just a little bit. And if I move this, it's gonna fall. So, and I'm afraid I can't get it back just like I like it. So this is an old cheese, you know, grater with just a cutting, you know, one of those little miniature cutting boards that you put onto your trays. A little birdhouse. And a little beads here, strand of beads that at the end it says, bless the food before us and the love between us, and I love that. And down here is just staples. They stay here all the time. I don't ever move all of this. It's just basically a little tray with some little bowls, white bowls in it, and measuring spoons, and another little wooden round cutting board in the back for tiered tray. But I've got this eat sign, and normally I keep that on the stove, but I brought it over here to sit right here. That's all I'm doing there, with a miniature bottle brush tree stuck in behind. And I love that. It's just enough. Okay, down here on the bottom, I'm only going to cover this part right here because, like I said, this stays here. I've got, you know, my chickens, because I love my chickens. Let's just tuck him right in there. I've got some metal measuring spoons that I always decorate with. And they basically stay on this tray all the time too. I've got another little bottle brush tray that I'm just going to tuck back over here and behind that. I've got this little pick here that I want to just tuck back in here. Found a little bell I'm just sticking down in there. But I've got a pine cone, I'm just going to stick it right there. And one more bottle brush tray here. And I'm just going to tuck it right back in there. Okay, done. And here's where I hung the pig. And then I hung these two little signs up here. Remember I had my, was it the North Pole or something? Sign up there. And then I had other ones that, in the fall that I had there. And over here, I normally put my yum plate over in this corner, but I'm putting it right here because I'm doing it, you know, a different little vignette over here. My other little chicken. Tuck him right back over in here. And then I've got another little pot here that I'm just going to tuck right in there and call that area done. Now I'm going to show you the only thing that I did over here in the stove area is basically the same as I always do. Other than this sign here, and I found that at a thrift store. It's a big eat sign. See why I moved the little one over there to the tiered tray? I've got a big one over here. I brought back out my same old tea kettle, and everything else is the same. Even over here, this is just the same one I use all the time when it's not specific to a certain holiday, like around our fall decor. I bring out something fallish, and Christmas, it's got Christmas on it. This is my everyday decor here. It's all the same. And let me show you what I did here, which I've had my coffee heating on my, still can't rave enough about this. I love my coffee warmer. And I use it daily, sometimes all day long. But I put a little kitchen towel over here. Normally this little kitchen towel is over on my tiered tray, but I brought it over here, left one of the little Christmas trees over here, got my little rooster right here tucked back in the corner there. My Let's Eat. I brought my lamp out from over here. This is where the candle warmer was, if you'll remember, during Christmas. But I brought my lamp to bring that color back over here that I'm incorporating back in. And my eat sign, and that's just a little faux plant put in there. Okay guys, I want to show you something. You see this lacy ribbon? It was in the ribbon section of wherever I bought it. I know it was, but it fits perfectly across this, just to bring in a little bit of a elegance. So it's rustic elegance kind of. So, and it kind of camouflages that color. It breaks up that color a little bit more. So I'm going to set my bowl back over here on top of that. I love this. It was just enough to go all the way across. Perfect. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but it's so dark when I move, but I love that. I love it. So let's move over, and I want to work on these areas behind me just a little bit more, show you what I've already done, and then we're going to be done, guys. We'll be done with it, and we're going to take a tour. So let's get over here. Can you see what I've already added over there? Bringing in the elements, aren't I? But I feel like it's not, I need another one on the other side. So let's fix it. Okay, got that done. Looks great. Can you see what's behind me here? I almost forgot. I almost forgot to take down my gingerbread man. So let's get that taken down and put in its bin, this little container. That should be the very last of it all. And now for the kitchen and dining room winter home reset tour coming up next. Okay, let's look at the kitchen and dining room. Here's the reveal. Our winter home reset.
Are grown, the house is still, but love runs deeper, stronger still. From the front porch swing to the open skies, we're chasing joy where the good life lies. It's our empty nest life, just you and me, rolling down back roads where we're meant to be. From the garden blooms to the campfire nights, hand in hand, everything feels right with family close and the stars up high. This empty nest is full of life. We pack the bus, we hit the trail, stories to share, oh the tales we tell. Grandkids laughing in the summer breeze, memories grow like roots on trees. It's our empty nest life, just you and me, rolling down back roads where we're meant to be. From the garden blooms to the...
So guys, that's got it for today's video. I sure hope you've enjoyed watching me undecorate and redecorate with winter touches in our kitchen and our dining room. Be sure to subscribe before you leave today. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching today's video. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was today. Are you enjoying the outdoor elements that I'm bringing in, making it warm and cozy? Be sure to share us with your friends and family. But always come back, especially watching our next video where we're going to be bringing in more elements of the outdoors into the living room. Take care, smile, be kind to one another, and we'll see you in that next video. Bye, everybody.
It's full of light.